everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Absolutely. My name is Benny from the Comic Historian brand. That is Husset from the Husset Adair brand. Is it a brand when it's your name?
You know, that's a good question. It's a quick way for me to get stocked, so that's all we're.
And that is Sal from the Comic Pop brand. Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be looking at Venom: Last Dance. Now, I want to clarify before we start this trailer. On this staff, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's enjoyed Venom 1 and 2. So
they're movies. Like I mean, I can watch movies. I just you know.
So
like
I'm just giving a clear cut for people watching this video on YouTube. If you're looking for a video with 3 guys just stupid excited, you got a video with 1 guy stupid excited. So you might want to go to the other videos with the 3 guys.
Right. There's only about 1 million of those, so you should be fine.
No, I mean, there's plenty of the ones with the 3 guys with beards talking about it.
Just looking down at the screen. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at that look.
I hate that shit. I hate that.
They got to make the YouTube commercial.
Yep. But why put it in the
they'll
tail?
use? I don't know. It's horrible.
I love this noise.
You should probably know that I have a really dark and unpredictable side to me. Stop speaking. I'm giving you a chance, sweetie.
Say when.
When? What are you? We are.
We're Venom!
I love it.
We are.
Venom!
No.
Oh!
Yeah, we
are.
Venom. You're gonna need to work on that.
Okay, we're gonna take
Didn't
a
they
break
do
there.
that already?
Huh?
They did that. They're trying
They
to parody
But-
what they've done.
But they did it. Like, why would they have a harder time doing it later than when they did it perfectly the first time?
That's what I'm gonna bring up. Like, I actually thought that take on it was hilarious, but yes, why is it now an issue when we did it? I think in 2. I think in 1. I think
Yeah,
we did
it was
more Venom.
1. It was the end of 1. It was with that horrible turd in the wind scene.
Yeah. So, but I did like the humor right there because, and we'll talk about the changes they've made to Venom in the comics, but this does line up more with the just, I'm excited to be here Venom that they've been doing more recently.
Yeah, I can't believe we actually got away with a trilogy Venom.
Yeah.
yeah.
Delicious! You take me to all the finest places.
I need time, love.
We always knew it was impossible. That we were alone in the universe. And it's our job to make sure that remains a secret.
Let's go get him.
Oh, shit! We are fugitives. On the run. In the shit.
You're in the tree, my friend.
You mean it? No!
This is Chance.
Hello!
There has to be a reason they're after us.
Eddie, my own, has found us. Jesus Christ!
There's an army coming that cannot be beaten.
As long as Ed lives, everyone, everything will end.
Benny, go back a couple frames.
We may not make it out.
Pause and go back a couple frames. I think. Keep going. I'll tell you when to pause. Just be ready. Be ready on the pause button. No, it's more forward than that. More forward than that. I just saw a group of 3 people. I'm pretty sure that's Peter Parker. Wait for it. Play.
Be beaten.
As long as Ed
Wait for
lives,
it.
everyone.
Pause.
Oh,
That's young Peter Parker. No, I'm gonna call it here. Shall we?
who's that with him then?
That's Aunt May. I don't know who the girl is, but I'm gonna call that here. Should we
That's who
call
you're
it?
going for with this? I didn't even
Yep.
think of that.
Yep. Because this is stupid. When I watch these trailers, when I watch anything Sony that's not like their animated stuff, put out. I think what's the stupidest, most contrived old Hollywood 2000s movie plot twist reveal we could get, and that's going to be the plot, and that's what I'm betting on. All right.
I will only agree with your idea because why else would they show 3 random people that are not in the rest of the trilogy?
Mary, May, Peter.
Because they're nothing. They're not even like important looking.
No.
So why are they in the trailer?
Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone, everything will end.
We may not make it out of this alive, buddy.
Eddie, the time has come.
Be honest with me. How fast do you
This-
think you can
this is
get
cool.
that thing to go without killing it?
Only one way to find out.
So that's about as close as we're going to get to an on-screen Venom T-Rex, I think.
Yeah, that they
That was
they
cool.
made 3 Venom movies, and that's the coolest thing they could ever think of.
So there's also the possibility
That's
of them deciding to move on to the next character in Venom, though, Dylan.
That's definitely what they're gonna do. They're
Yeah,
gonna.
I'm saying
ditch
instead of
him
Peter
now.
Parker, I'm saying they apply maybe just to get you hyped up, but it's actually Eddie's son.
Oh my god.
I don't know, man.
I don't speculate on these movies because I just don't care about
Because
them.
really
the problem with the Sony movies is like anything we speculate, they want us to speculate on because they
Right.
want you to talk about it.
Yeah, I just don't care.
We
Like, I
played
just-
along for Madam Web, and that was the end of it for us, I think. I think that was the end of
Right.
I don't know about you, Sal. That's the end of my Sony rope. Any more of that, and I'm going to hang
Well,
myself with it.
I already
just-
warned people at the beginning. I'm actually excited to see what they're going to do with this. There are some interesting decisions with this. One, Venom is obviously just they're going the more comedic route. Which
yeah, well, that was what worked. People liked that. That's the way
Yeah.
to go.
So because they leaned more into that in the second one, and now they're just all in on the jokiness between Venom and Eddie,
Mhm.
which I find to be interesting. I also get vibes of like an Incredible Hulk movie out of this, where they're on the run from the government.
Yeah,
Because it feels to me like they want to do Life Foundation again.
yeah, yeah.
Like, they're
Well,
like,
I mean,
"Well, we
like it or
wasted it.
not-
Let's do it again.
Right, because like it or not, this is a trilogy. Like this is a trilogy of films, like The Godfather or Lord of the Rings. So, you have to like pay off. Everyone went to go see these movies for the to see Venom, and I think a non-insignificant amount of people went to go see it because of what they thought they knew Venom to be. Like they were like, "Oh man, will Spider-Man be in this? Or will they fight? Or when will they tease the fight between Spider-Man and Venom?"
Right.
Or Carnage, like, oh, that's the other thing I know about Venom is his son Carnage and how they'll fight, and that'll be cool. So outside of speculation, because I don't think they're going to make a Venom 4, and if they do, it won't be with Tom Hardy.
No, I
all
think
they have
Tom Hardy's
left.
done. I think Tom Hardy's like, you know what? I'm rich and I don't care anymore.
Well, it's like I'm an actor, and
Yeah.
these pay for my multiple houses, but I have enough houses, it turns out. I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about like his contract or about how long he has for those movies or how much fun he likes, like he has making these movies. All I know is they can only refer to their own continuity. And because no one's excited for like Morbius or Madam Web or Kraven the Hunter, this movie's only going to be able to reference itself. So all they have is like the Life Foundation and Riot and maybe Carnage. But if Carnage is in any way in this, even though he was eaten, they're really doing a good job of hiding it. I think it's all going to be about the new monsters. I don't know.
Right.
man.
Well,
It's-
so that's the issue that I'm running into with this. Where could this possibly go? Because we did the Birth of Venom without Spider-Man. Fine.
Yep.
You made it work,
Yep.
And then we did Carnage. Now, as a Venom fan, someone who's read every Venom comic, Venom has taken some deep dives into some interesting directions, such as Agent Venom, such as Dylan, such as even the new thing they're doing with the vampire zombie thing. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of directions that they've gone in with Venom, some that have worked, some that haven't, like Lee Price. But nothing in this movie, like there's nothing that they've done that makes me go like, oh, they're going to do Agent Venom.
I think
Oh,
they are
they're
going to do
going-
Agent Venom.
You think so?
I think Chiwetel Ejiofor is in this movie because he was done dirty by Marvel. Like he was like, I'm the bad guy in the Doctor Strange franchise. Oh, I'm a joke in the Doctor Strange franchise. Like that's it.
Yeah.
You know, in 10 years, I got to be in 2 movies.
Right.
I imagine he's like, no, I'll be Venom next.
Maybe.
Yeah. Did you see that scene is clearly at the bar from No Way Home?
Yep, they're saying, oh no, he didn't go to another reality. He just went over there.
I think, yeah, that's
They're
dumb.
changing it. They're changing. I guess they were like, we got mad that you made him go back immediately. So him seeing Tom Holland on the screen is a dream, and
You think they're
him
gonna
being
do that?
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know, because I thought Spider-Man 4, I know they like loose leaks, talks, whatever have been that they're gonna make use of that symbiote.
No need. They
No
don't
need
need to
to.
do that.
They really don't.
You know, half the audience doesn't even remember that happening, and
I mean, it was a fun thing, but like, and maybe that will still be Spider-Man 4. That could be where this could be the last solo Venom. But you know, just like we had Iron Man 3, and then Iron Man kept showing up.
yeah,
What if this is the last solo Venom, but like Venom's gonna now cross over, fight Spider-Man, things like that? You know,
I just want these people to not have access to this IP. I think that's what I want.
I'll agree with that. I liked the Venom movies 1 and 2, but I guarantee the MCU would have done a better job.
Yeah.
mhm.
Well, there's
This wasn't like a subversion. This wasn't like a Zack Snyder Justice League where I'm like,
No.
oh, they're doing the superhero genre differently. It
Yeah.
wasn't like, you know, when you go watch like the Godzilla movies, you're like, oh, it's kind of superhero-y, it's Godzilla, but it's, you know,
Yeah.
they're doing a different thing. The Venom movies with Sony going like, we can MCU too.
Yeah, it's just
like,
it's a
it's like
Sony
your mom
movie.
going, we have the MCU at home. That's what.
Yeah.
This,
It's more like they did. They Resident Evil'd Venom. Like,
Yeah.
that's what Sony's really good at, is making shitty Resident Evil movies.
Yes.
right.
I'll say they at least made these work though, because I am a fan of these.
They're
movies.
successful.
Yeah.
Somehow some weirdos watch
People
them.
go see them.
Benny mainly.
Yeah, only me. I got first movie.
You went
over
100,000
$1 billion.
I think if you could, you would, just to prove a point. There's
Don't argue how petty
there's somebody new at the helm of Sony anyways. We have, you know, Christopher and Lord. They're going to be
Miller,
taking
yeah.
over. They're going to be doing they're the guys who gave us the animated movies. I hear this stuff has to air. But then it's back to the drawing board, concepting stage of whatever they're doing next. So we might get some really well thought out Sony Spider-Man adjacent universe stuff, but it won't be run like this, and it certainly won't feel like that.
I
don't
just
see
still
it.
do not understand. I don't understand Sony's hesitation to use their Spider-Man.
Right.
Like they have 2 Spider-Men, and they can, as far as we know, contractually make a third.
Yeah.
Like Tom Holland could be their MCU paycheck, and they can just make another one for this.
Yes.
They could.
And I'm
It-
so surprised Sony.
There has to be something in the new arrangement. There has
Yeah.
to be something in the new arrangement. That's what it is.
Yeah. Because they're so bad at these.
Yeah.
But
When did we
I
get
don't
the new
understand
arrangement?
why they would-
2019, I think. 2019
Yeah.
is when we had the new one.
I think, yeah. It's just like before No Way Home. But
Yeah.
like, what? I don't understand. These guys don't like making movies. Just do the easiest, quickest, shortest, less creative solution.
Make
I mean, that's what this
Spider-Man
is. It really is like, you know, I'm sure people will laugh and clap their hands and enjoy the movie.
I mean,
but
they're going to
not
dive in.
gonna
They're
buy-
going to dive into the Clintar lore, which is what they're obviously doing. They use my
Are
home
they?
planet.
Because
How deep are we going to go into it? Is the thing. You know
Here's
what I
the
mean?
rea-
Are they
the
doing
reality of it
Centaurs
is
or they're doing space alien monsters.
yeah, they're doing space alien
That's what
monsters. Like they're
Clintars are.
doing right, but like
Yeah. but-
they're not going to do the. Aviara remembers these characters as being like a displaced species from beyond the stars. Like he doesn't care about Null. He doesn't care about like any of the lore that was created by Cates and company. Like
Or even Agent Venom. He's like
Yeah.
in a Lethal Protector era, and that is it.
and that's it. Like and that's it. You know.
I don't care
Uh,
about the kids. I don't care about Agent Venom. I don't care about the actual Life Foundation ones. I just want.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab a random one with a cool name, and we're doing
Yeah.
Lethal Protector.
They might even name the big one Null, just to like give a big metal finger. But my only speculation is Chiwetel Ejiofor is going to be like primed to be the next Venom in this universe. Whether that happens or not is one
Yeah.
thing, and the horse is rad.
It's a
That's
cool
the
horse.
closest we're gonna get to the T-Rex Venom.
Yeah, it's
That was
as
so
cool
super
as
cool.
when Chris in Ghost Rider when they turned the horse into a Ghost Rider.
That was cool.
That was awesome. You're like,
That was
look,
way cooler than this.
I
but
don't
it's
care
still,
what people say. Those Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider movies are amazing.
They are amazingly bad, but also fun to watch.
Yeah. Well, and if you want to watch a
Like the Venom movies.
watch a semi-good Ghost Rider, Gabriel Luna's Ghost Rider in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., visually, somehow they did it on a TV budget and they did it really well. They don't use it
Yeah.
often, but he's
No.
cool.
Yeah, he's
He's
good.
cool. Yeah, I don't have a lot of thoughts on this just because I didn't see
Wait.
the first one. I waited years. I watched it just before No Way Home. I watched Venom 2 when it came out. Free ticket, walking with somebody else.
I was
And
punished for watching Venom 2. Like it was it's just a punishing
That
experience.
sucked. I enjoyed it.
dude, it was a horrible, horrible movie, Benny. I don't know where you get off saying that. It was
Yeah, my only problem was how they treated Carnage, but the way I accepted it was simple. This is just a superhero movie. They're going to treat the villain poorly. They're not going to give him any real agency. And he's just going to die. And I was right.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, name a superhero movie that did the villain right. Even in the MCU, outside of Thanos, who got 10 movies to build up to being awesome.
I mean, Vulture's great. I
I'll give
love
Vulture. I'll give Vulture.
Obadiah.
Obadiah's
Stan-
fun.
I don't think Obadiah was that fun. I think it was just your villain.
Justin Hammer's amazing.
Justin
Hammer's
Hammer was a
fantastic.
great actor. Yeah, I'll give you that
Yeah.
one. This was more of an actual question. I wasn't like
Right?
saying they don't exist.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Dark Elves and Thor. I'm kidding. No, that
Oh
was
yeah,
But that's what I'm saying.
Malekith.
Like out of
But that was bad.
all of these superhero movies, I think we can name on one hand
Killmonger.
villains that
No.
but the rule is this: even if they had a good performance, they had to be treated right. Like Ultron had a great performance, but that was not treated like Ultron should have been treated.
The High Evolutionary and Guardians 3.
That was a
Yes,
good
he's
one.
amazing.
I thought he was great.
oh,
Winter
yeah.
Soldier in Captain
Zemo.
America.
Zemo's on my list.
Zemo's great.
Yeah. So, but that we're saying like 5. Like we don't have.
Out of like 20. Yeah.
That's the point I'm making. So when I went into let there be Carnage, I was like, it's going to be the traditional villain shows up, doesn't get
Traditional
what he should.
bad.
Yeah.
Yes. What a noble tradition to upheave. But yeah, anyway, it's fine. This
Yeah.
movie will be I bet it's as good as the second one.
You know what this made me really
I'll give you
excited
that.
for? They're almost over.
Yeah.
Whenever I see a Venom
you guys
trailer,
are just so
I know we're
passive.
getting one more
So
Venom trailer
passive.
before the last Venom trailer ever.
I'm so glad I warned people before we started this video.
Benny, you can sit there cheering while you're watching and giggling at little children's jokes, but I'm not doing that for anything other than the MCU.
Oh yes,
at
you
this point.
are so much higher class than me, Mickey Mouse voice guy, laughing at weird foam things. Yes, you are. Your humor is so much higher grade.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys.
Stand by
Hope you
it.
enjoyed today's episode. I'm Benny from Comic Story, and that is Hudson from Hudson Kadair, and that is Sal from Comic Pop, and we'll see you in the next video right here at Absolutely.